Okay, so now time to check the microphone. Turn that up a tiny bit. There we go, now we're live. And I don't want it to be too low, because then you won't be able to hear me. One thing I always hate about live streaming is getting the audio balancing right. It just doesn't work with me a lot of the time, which is kind of annoying, but we're back on the channel with a live for once. And looking at the audio levels and checking the stream, everything sounds okay. I just want to check that it isn't playing in the background. Good. Survivor. There was a build I was testing out. We have distortion, so you can't use eyeball ears or Zanshin tactics to work out where we are, so we can actually play tiles, like jungle gyms and things like that. Metal of Man, if we get hit next to somebody with his ability, it still counts as a protection hit. So that's what I'm thinking with this one. We've got Flashbang as well. Hopefully it'll stop him from looking down at the floor and placing one on our heads when he makes the sound. He'll have to readjust, basically, is what I'm saying. And then Head On pairs up with Flashbang so he can make some distance, and hopefully just hide in a locker and get a stun on him. That's the idea, anyway. I want to try and do it, see if I can make it work. But I'm not too sure how it's going to go, considering Vecna is very powerful and I've not really looked into him a whole lot.
I think we'll be fine, Robin.
Need to get my chat messages up in the bottom corner. Don't want to be missing any of those for the probably about 3 people that'll show up to the stream today. I'm not really a big live streamer. I don't do live streaming often. The only reason I am at the moment is, well, primarily because there's a YouTube optimized thing going on right now. Midwich being the first map. There's an aura reading perk. Lethal Pursuer. We have Lethal Pursuer. Bubba? Hillbilly, perhaps. So, with Hillbilly, just a quick tip. What you want to do is, yeah, it's a hillbilly. I heard him roaring. What you want to do is get around the corner and reduce your hitbox. Then there's a chance he won't be able to get that one shot down on you. I'll explain what I mean later. But at the moment, we're just going to get on this gen and get our flashbang up. We have no exhaustion perks, which is running highly against the meta. Let's quickly change our chat filter to all messages. I heard a chainsaw and I saw my viewers go up, so I was highly expecting a hillbilly just to zoom around that corner. Also, I started a new Dead by Daylight channel just focused on Dead by Daylight. However, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to focus on just working on this channel. We'll go help our teammate that is on the floor. Oh no, He's gone for the pick. But that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. He's going to come out of this door, probably. So we'll play it smart. Maybe not. Okay. All the way to that side. We'll pick up from this side so he can't jump at us. A huge day for... Oh, we might be fucked here. No, it didn't do the thing, it didn't do the thing, the pallet thing, the pallet, where did the pallet go? The pallet should have dropped on his head, the pallet didn't drop on his head, and that's very upsetting. Well. At least we've got 2 gens done. 2 gens, 3 hooks. We've got... It's not going awfully, we have something to play around with. He had another aura reading perk. What was going on there? Oh no, no he didn't. I'm just being stupid. I didn't have a 15-second chase. Oh, we'll just heal in here for now. We'll make him break down that door. He's going to be waiting down that hallway. I can already feel it. Never mind. We might be cool. If we get in here, if we, I'll heal her up. It might not be worth healing, considering the fact it is a hillbilly. But I feel like, in a very object-heavy environment like this, it is going to actually be kind of helpful. Let's build that flashbang. We absolutely need to find another generator. We're kind of behind. Oh, that isn't good at all. That definitely isn't good. Fuck. Don't panic. Do things that make sense. Oh! Please tell me he blinded himself. I fucked up there. It was a very bad situation. It was a very bad situation. No! Don't do it! Don't do it! No! Was there some method to that madness, perhaps? I don't know what the intention was there. Yeah, that was a good play. That was a really good play, forcing him to go to another hook. I'll get behind her, make sure she doesn't get chainsawed. Nice. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. I'm not dead! The biggest locker pull of the century! And then I died instantly after. However... yeah, so if you're wondering why I'm streaming Dead by Daylight, I just got a message from YouTube basically saying, oh, you're in the live streaming track for Optimize, so I decided to, well, obviously live stream. I need to hit 18 before March, so I've got 2 months to do 18 live streams. Which, to be fair, that's 18 more live streams than I've done in the last 2 months. So it's going to be a challenge. Yeah, it was unlucky. We did some funny counterplay, so. Also panicked a lot for some unknown reason. I think it's because of the long corridors, it just gave me the fear. Am I going to exclusively try to run anti-Vecna builds and formulate anti-Vecna builds only to never meet one Vecna in the entire game? I don't want to run any items like toolboxes or medkits right now. I'm just saving those for later. Firstly, we need to build a solid perk foundation. It's annoying that the counterplay is literally just look up. Maybe we need to run... Vecna's not vaulting, though. Vecna's never vaulting. Perhaps the freeze trap, chem trap, will work better than the new Stranger Things perk that was added. I can't remember its name, but it adds a freeze trap to a vault. Vecna just isn't going to vault, despite him having that really decent add-on that people were talking about. He doesn't need to. He has the range to... What is this? Not another hillbilly. It is definitely someone with lethal pursuer. Resident Evil killer? Who is this killer? Excuse me, I need to go inquire about... Oh. Say no more. I'm not gonna have a fun match this game. Let's get that flashbang worked on. I have to go for it now, right? Oh, that was a stupid thing to do. I shouldn't have gone for the save. Yeah, he sees me. I tried to dash to the side there, but it just wasn't my day. We've got Dwight working on a generator, which is nice to see. I love it when I have a couple of people in the game working on generators and aren't just all chase hungry. Lara? Lara? Are you present? Are you in this plane of existence? Is this really what the Karnaki situation does to everyone? Right, let's go heal Lara then. Hopefully she doesn't actively go and murder herself again. Does he want me? Yeah, he does. Let's just make as much distance as... Oh, no, never mind. Lara's gone and donated her organs to Karnaki. What am I meant to do in this situation? I can't go anywhere. He has control of the whole map. He knows exactly where I'm going, where he's going, and how to murder me at any given point in time. I saw that white hair down there. Don't you try to fool me. Our goal is to get one generator complete this game. Lara Croft's a bot now, so we're not going to really worry about saving her. I might if no one else goes, but I think gen progressions... Okay, I'll go save the Lara. It's going to be a difficult game if we don't have people for Karnaki to actively chase, but is it even worth it at this point? I need to find a locker quickly. Come on, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds. Oh, fuck, he got me! No! That's not good. Basement's down there. I just need to run as far away as possible. Crawl! Crawl away! He isn't going for basement? How nice of him. I remember when we used to get viewers on the stream. Thank you, Dwight. No! No. No! You will not hurt Dwight. There we go. Please, leave me alone, Karnaki. I know you're emotionally invested in murdering me, but it's not very nice. No. Can you stop, please? Go away. Insane locker path. I know I complain about Carnegie, but these are the kinds of people that drive newer players away from the game. If it's allowed, then it's probably fair. You can't really complain. As much as I hate going against Carnegie, I don't think he should be boycotted. If you enjoy him, that's your thing. Very, very interesting usernames we have here. We're not getting any Metal of Man value. Replace it with Overcome. That'll help, because it'll allow us to get further away from him. He only has... Fun fact about Vecna, he only has a 12-meter range, and... okay, goodbye then. He only has a 12-meter range that he can actually act in with his... Did they know something they don't?
You okay, Steve?
We'll see what we can do this game. Seem to have a lot of Stranger Things characters. We're going to round it off with a Vecna. That'd be amazing. I'd love to see at least one Vecna before I stop the stream today. Let's see, what map are we getting? After the 30-second loading screen. You know, this one isn't too bad. You can run them round main for quite a while. And there's a decent amount of pallets, like those... What is it with everyone having instant aura reading? Lethal Pursuer seems to be... Has it been buffed in a recent patch? It just seems to be all that anyone's running. We're fine, obviously, because we had distortion. Vecna's gone towards the right side of the map. We'll get the repair on this generator. Hopefully he doesn't have any undetectable perks, because that'd ruin my day. He's already got World Breaker? That's crazy. That's World Breaker speedrun right there. We'll keep working on this gen. It's relatively central. So we want to get rid of it early on. Is that Steve leading Vecna this way? No? Right. Okay, he's going to get on the gen, so I'm going to go for a clock if he wants to stay on gen. No? Okay. My bad. I might have just let it.
Very clever.
Nope, we are definitely good. Okay. Does he go for the ranged attack? He does. Pull the pallet down, get that extra distance. And we're an idiot, I see. Use that overcome to just build that distance and quickly set my chat to all messages so I don't miss any from anybody. And hopefully move back towards that gen, because I don't want to be in a position like the last couple of games where we get nothing done generator-wise. I see you lurking over there. The key to dodging Vecna is to be as unpredictable as possible. Do like the most weird shit you can imagine. A lot of Vecnas at the minute are very, very M2 heavy, so... See? The build worked. Vecna was so intimidated that he just left. Dead by Daylight moments of 2026. Instant lobby find though, so not gonna complain at that. I do want to level up a few more of my survivors because at the moment I've only got Zarina with all the perks tier 3. I've got all the Attack on Titan skins. The one for Yui's ass, so I'm not going to use hers. I do like Jake's though. Jake's got a good Attack on Titan skin, and so does Felix. Where is he? Wow, I'm just blind, apparently.
Sorry you're here too, 11.
Where are you? Somewhere near the middle, isn't he? Ah, there we go. Him there. His toupee looks a bit weird, but we're not going to judge here. Just needs to go to Turkey for one of those hair transplants. Fix it up a little bit. Finesse, I think, is going to be huge. Might need to replace something with Finesse. Let's get rid of the locker breakout for Finesse, because overcomes an exhaustion perk anyway. So now we have the option to vault over things and not have an issue with Vecna instantly murking us by pre-placing a circle down. We at least have a chance of fighting back. But that anti-aura reading is an absolute necessity. You know what I haven't seen in a while? I haven't seen any spirits. We need more spirits in the game. These people with really, really cool tokens. Charms, sorry. What are we doing here? Crouching? Okay. It is a chainsaw killer. Hillbilly. Pain resonance. Whatever the Cenobite perk is, I've forgotten its name. But realistically, I want to get this generator done. It's a dangerous place to be. So we'll start on that, get those skill checks moving, and realistically, we shouldn't have any issues. We've got the flashbang. If we need to escape, get him to move his camera up. Hopefully he loses us. Yeah, so the trick I was talking about with Hillbilly, just reduce your profile like that, and it changes your hitbox. And especially with moves like his, there are some others in the game, I couldn't really reel them off the top of my head. I think Karnake's is. I honestly really don't know. But his hitbox for his move is locked in a certain position, and there's a chance that it'll just go under it. I have a feeling we're going to get visited. That's 1 hook per gen. We're making very, very good pace. However, this is a very unsafe gen to be on because he can appear from literally anywhere. We do have the locker there if we really need it. So I'll just keep an eye out. I wish we had some aura reading on our team here. The problem when you're not playing with a Swift we need to create some distance. This isn't a good place to play around. We got the stun, and we just need to move on. We make this pallet. That wasn't what I meant to do, but we get the speed boost from Overcome. That lets us make some distance. We loop him around here for as long as possible. We have to drop that pallet, unfortunately. We've got the rock. Great play again. Move around to Shack and hope basement isn't in there. Basement is in there. We move away from Shack. We take the down. He has Bamboozle. That's good to know. He doesn't have Spirit Fury, which I thought he would, considering he's taking so many of these. He's taking so many of these hits, which I don't particularly understand why. It was a good call just to move. There wasn't much we could do in that situation. However, we have allowed another gen to be popped, so that sets us into a 1-gen scenario. I've got that one over there partially completed. Our team is doing relatively okay. Yeah, heal on hook really isn't the optimal play against him. So I guess I'll just follow him and hope for the heal. I think I should put a filter on. I think a filter might be the best bet. Okay. Okay. We'll move over towards where he wants us to. Didn't like the sound of that. Is this a... Oh no. Oh no! It's fine, hopefully he goes after us. He does not want to go after us. She's not got any hook stages. We'll leave that and get towards a gate and hopefully be able to open it as soon as they pop this gen. He's going to be coming to this one. We have got another one down there. The chance is, well, not as high as I thought. I thought he might have left her and tried coming over here. Yeah, is trying to charge up for that. We have got the Stranger Things Robin, I think her name is. I've not watched the show, so I don't know. If we can keep him engaged with us, we should be able to. I really don't like this. We'll try and help, but there's not much that can actually be done to assist. He's over by that gate there. We're just going to move towards... Well, that was a bad decision. I should have crouched. That was on me. I was a big idiot there. Very stupid. I should have just committed. That was my fault. I shouldn't have stuck around. Lol. He doesn't want to let me go, which is a is a bit of a shame, but realistically, I don't want the team to go down for me. Oh, he's done it! He blundered! He made a massive blunder! Oh no. I don't think there's anything we can do here. I tried to jump in to stop them from getting the down on anyone else. We're back to a trade. We're back to a trade. I'm happy with dying for the team. Sacrifice of the few for the many. GG. There you go. That was well played from the Billy. He managed to control that pressure really well, and then he waited out the endurance. I tried to force him to hit me, but it just didn't work out that way. Let's see if I can put a filter on this to make it a bit brighter for you guys. Game capture, filters, effect filter. Would it be under color correction? Yes, it would. I think that hillbilly might have been in the stream, you know? I think that's why he was hitting on Hook, to try and elicit a reaction. No lethal pursuer as the first perk. That's good. We don't want a 3-mana gen early game, because thinking about it just numerically, that doesn't really make much sense considering the trade-off of time. I ran halfway across the map and didn't get the killer terror radius, so I have a feeling it might be a stealth killer. I don't know. I don't see why they're so intent on 3-manning a gen, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. Where is the killer and who is the killer? There's thanatophobia there, so you want to be focusing on healing. Whatever we do, we don't want to let it reach a threshold where... Hang on, do you think they were AFK because they were loading up the stream? Potentially. I don't want to be that guy. However, that was a tiny fraction away from a great skill check. And now I feel like we're going to be pressured next because of it. Should move up to mid-gen anyway. This team's very, very fast on the saves, so yeah, it's going to be a game where thanatophobia is going to come in huge. Deathslinger, that's who it is. Let's get out of the way. We need to put a wall up. Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. That's very unlucky. No! Not the time for that controller to disconnect! Why? Why would you do this to me? Out of all the times that my controller could decide to run out of battery. This is why keyboard and mouse is superior. Seems like the team is aware thanatophobia is in play and they're healing up. Which is very good. He comes up that side. Let me go, let me go, let me go. Oh, fuck. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. Ah! I tried to swing off to the side, but alas, no luck. Oh, huge. Absolutely huge play from Quentin there. However, he is going to need to get one more in order to secure the health state. He's getting me off. He's getting me off. Pause. And we're gone. We move. He's really focusing on trying to reel me in. I don't know how that hit. that sharpshooter. But it's fine. We didn't lose anything apart from a couple of toolbox charges. It's not a big deal. That managed to delay the game a bit, and we are already on one generator. That's pretty crazy. Thanks to like 0% of the things I've done. If I know a Deathslinger main, he's going to be looking to cement that kill. So what we're going to do is as soon as we get let off hook, we're going to get out of there. We're just going to run. Now if he goes for the save there, I'm just going to run. I'm going to run as far away as I can. He's going to obviously try target me because I'm on... Well, I'm on low health, high hook stages, sorry, not low hook stages. What am I on about? No aura reading, which is very surprising. I think we just go try and find a gate. We're in a very, very vulnerable position here. I don't see him, which is good. I imagine they're going to go for the heal and go for the save, but I don't know where they are, which isn't great. I don't want Deathslinger to come around the corner and pop like a 180 in my head. No, he's dead. Nothing we can do, unfortunately. Watch me get shot. Oh, Quentin, you scared me. I just wasn't in the position to save David at that point in time, which was... It wasn't the best, but I think, you know, we've not been seeing any Vecnas. I'm going for a generator build. Neither does anybody who's playing Dead by Daylight. What skin's that? Rep insane player. She needs to work hitting skill checks, completing gens, getting unhooks, gaining distance, losing line of sights, locker plays, pallet stuns, TNL loops, dead hard timing, flashlight saves, bang saves, endgame saves, map knowledge, item efficiency, and perk efficiency. Nice. Seems like we have a solid team of players here. I really thought they would have done something more unique for the Walking Dead map, maybe like an indoor map or something like that. I was a little bit disappointed just to see that it looks a lot like... Jesus Christ, what am I doing? Please don't be a 20. It's a blight. That's fine, I don't mind a blight. We love a blight here. We don't want him to get... I was about to say we don't want him to go and get the basement hook, so we'll stand by that pallet in case we need to drop it on his head. Oh no, not great. We also don't want him tunneling, so we'll try and move in and help on that. Unless... Yep, he still had endurance, which is very good for him. We're just going to work on this jet. I don't know how to feel about this. Instantly tunneled out of the game. And there isn't much we can do to help out either. We aren't hitting any of our great skill checks. I'm too busy watching that blight to make sure he doesn't rush at my head. There we go. That is a gen nearly complete. We have got a team that doesn't really like to prioritize gens, I think. That's not ideal for us, but this blight wants to stay in our terror radius. What am I getting aura reading on? Oh, sorry, Faye. I didn't realise. Surely she gets out. Surely she gets out. No? That's wild. No. Bad blight. The only real play we can use against a tunneler is work on gens. I was just listening out. All we can really do is work on gens and leave the person on hook, just to waste the killer's time. We're at a stage where we can't be being too altruistic. Yeah, the killer's exploiting the fact that everyone seems to be playing very altruistically. So what we do is we all rush gens. Hopefully the team realizes this as well. But what we need to do is we need to all rush gens and get the save later on. Why can't I hit my great skill checks? Why am I so ass at this game? I don't seem to have become the object of obsession yet. 7. Garbage. Yeah, I'm not going to waste time playing out the full song for that. We've got that window over there if we need to play around that. But we don't have a lot of resources. No, we don't. What? What's going on? Surely he saw us on that generator. This is a very bizarre individual. Yeah, he did see us on that gen. Need to rush for pallet. We can't. We can't be wasting time. Hello, Blight. Goodbye, Blight. That leaves me the only one up. As long as he goes for that hook and doesn't drop, I should be able... Damn, too late. We lose this. We lose this. Oh, huge. Absolutely huge. And... Oh. That's how we play. That is not how we play. Okay, well... I might have just fucked our team. Yeah. Unless I haven't. Jesus. What an absolute legend. He doesn't want them to get off hook. I need to trade a hook stage soon. Otherwise our team's gonna really struggle. Why did you have to leave now, Blight? I needed your skill check progression. Thank you. I do appreciate it. We need to start working on this one pronto. We've got 2 pallets we can play around. That's huge for safety. He is over around... Yeah. It's good that Fung didn't ask for the heal there. That was the right call. Muriel's doing very, very well right now, unless he's dropped to focus on Gen Patrol. We do have a very good spread. Yeah. I don't want to get too greedy. Drop there. Sorry. Oh, I caused that. That was stupid. I didn't realize she was still hidden behind that rock. I thought she just moved on. Muriel's working on that other gen. That's good. I need to find somewhere with decent looping. I know where the gen is, so I'm not going to move down there. We'll try loop for the entirety of the gen. I don't think we'll manage it. Which we won't. Never mind, actually we did. Okay. Realistically, Hatch would be a best bet, but I can't do anything to kill myself faster. I'm only on first hook stage. Aura reading? No? No kind of aura reading? Or is he trying to fake it out? This is where distortion would have been really good. Would have been able to tell whether he could see us through stuff like barbecue and chili. Oh, I can shake the chance to unhook. I believe in the power of... I do not believe in the power of unhooking myself. I'm gonna just kill my character. I don't want him to die for this. Why? Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, nice! I've just bought the escape for him. I bought the escape for him. He's opening a chest. Why is he opening a chest? Why was he opening a chest? He could have opened gate and been gone. We'll see how it's played. He dropped a dual key for a flashlight there. That wasn't the best idea. Doing a very good job looping Blight, though. It's also a very good... Oh. It was also a good job we had the foresight to leave that pallet up. Come on. I believe you can find Hatch. Really good patience around that loop there. No way. Absolutely huge. Tunneling weirdo freak, oh my god. GG. Well, we know how many stars she was rating that game. Why haven't we got Champion of Light on here? Let's put Champion of Light on. Surely this is going to work seamlessly. It's what you'd expect, isn't it? Do I have any BP offerings? There you go. Have some bloody party streamers. I don't know what we can do to improve this build. I think Breakout synergizes perfectly with Blood Rush. A background player, sorry, not Blood Rush. After this game, we're going to switch to some killers. After this game, we're going to go switch to some killer. And everyone's going to be really annoyed at us because, you know, we're killer, minus rep. You can't really win as killer, I've found. Everyone's always mad about something that you're doing. It's either camping, tunneling, it's a Dracula. I'll just start by walking then. Cool trick if you didn't know about this. If the lights are flashing, it means there's a gen in there. If they're not on, it means there's no gen in there. If the lights are full, like full beam, then it means they're currently being, well, they're done. One-man gen? Was this a one-man gen before? This is a bad state of affairs. This is a very bad state of affairs. Run! Our teammates are that way, so we want to go up here, lead him away. That did not work. There is a generator in here, though. Where it is, I'm not too sure. Have I been lied to? No, I haven't. There's another one-man generator. Why are there so many of them? At least this guy doesn't have thanatophobia. That'd be hellish. Too far away for us to really do anything. I was too busy looking at the status indicators to see if anyone was in chase. That's insane. Instantly get... The trade wasn't really worth it. Was he hiding undetectable? We'll go for that pickup now. He doesn't seem to be on us since he just went by us. Well, that's not good. We just try to run as far away from them as possible so that they have an opportunity to be saved. Oh! Oh, he went the other way. That wasn't good. He has plaything. Okay. Good to know. Our team's fully reset. 2 gens done, 3 hook stages. Realistically, that's not a bad trade. They're working on a plaything. If we can get picked up off hook, that'd be nice. She's... Need to be mindful of that window there. Thank you. He is 100% waiting for someone to go through there. And I'm gonna be the stupid one. Did he see us? I don't think he could have seen us. That's fine. We run from that. And then we run back. Activate background player. Oh. Trying to summon Batman, Jesus Christ. There was definitely an attempt at a save there, but I kind of sucked, so... This should get rid of our plaything. Or someone else's plaything. And then we'll get on this gen here. We want to be mainly looking in that direction, although we've got to be careful. That was our plaything, it's disappeared. We're in quite the precarious situation here. We're not as bad as Sable, in the sense that we've not got to final hook stage yet, so we can still play it a little bit risky. I don't know where she went down. There's no point in me running a flashlight save build. I'm just not good enough to be running it. I'm more of like an I prefer to kamikaze into the killer kind of person to help other people. Hello, Sable. The general state of the game is actually kind of okay right now. We do have 2 people on death hook. Thank you so much, Sable. You just saved my life and allowed my hopes and dreams to move with me. Surely he doesn't come down here. I'll be in position for the save. He's in chase, he's in chase. We go for the heal. We go for the heal, we stick the heal. We get the heal, and we run. We run, we get out of there. We know he's in that direction. We're going to start working on this gen, and then move as far away as possible once he starts chasing. Three, 2, 1. I thought it might have been fine. We died because of it. But that allows them to get the save, so it was worth. It was worth. Basement hasn't spawned in here, luckily. That would have been a huge problem for us. I don't think we win this. I hate to be that guy, but I do not think we win this. I tried to take the hit there for Sable, but Sable was intent on taking the hit. Not going to complain. However, it wasn't the smartest move, if I do have to say so myself. I'll go help on this gen. All of my social credits getting taken away if I missed one skill check here. We stick gen. Stick gen. We don't stick gen. We run away from gen. We get away from generator. We go back to generator. We go... Ah! He turned around! That wasn't good. You don't want to hook me. Okay. Let's see how this game goes. I think this is where we're going to end the stream potentially, because I'm a bit tired. I want to go to bed. If I was playing, I'd be pre-dropping like hell right now. Last person situation, you don't need to really worry about resources. That buys you extra time. You have a secondary one up there. He is moving upwards, I believe. No?